Some days, a single conversation, it can change everything. Okay, maybe it's something we say or something we hear. Maybe it's just something we finally understand. And once we do, there's no going back. Yeah, it's about one truth. It's about one realization. It's about yeah, and it shifts our entire perspective. Because that's what today's energy holds for us. The kind where the right words spoken at the right time can open doors we didn't even realize were locked. Maybe that they even existed. And words today will carry power. They can build, they can destroy, they can heal. And today, what we say, what we hear, and what we choose to believe will shape what happens next. So, are we ready to hear the truth? Are we ready to speak the truth? Because the words we use today, they matter. And join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery. We will gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy. And by the end of our time together, it's my hope that you too have the tools now, the insight, the wisdom to go forward with the confidence, with the clarity, with love. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Absolutely. If you like what I do, how I do it, leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a heart in the comments, please. Okay, that just fuels me to do even more for you. Welcome to your daily focus, March the 5th, 2025. So today we have the energy of the five energy, two roads. There's two roads. That's all I get when I say the five, I hear two roads. So take it and meditate on it, journal about it, because that's what I'm doing. So, but it could be that we could go more than where we are going. That our words today might actually choose a new path for us, or our actions. The five energy is very busy energy. The five energy is about being in the moment. It's about finding happiness and joy and giggles and laughters in the mundane. Or maybe to create it, absolutely. Dance in the rain if you must. Our creativity, our self-expression can flow so naturally on a five energy kind of day. And if we look at the daily numerology, it would be a 3 plus a 5 plus a 9. That gives us a 17, making the impossible possible. A renewed sense of hope, a renewed sense of belief in our talents, our abilities, in being able to accomplish what we are setting out to do. 1 plus 7 is an 8, and that is about growing our prosperity, growing our stature. And unbeknownst to us, we are also growing the respect others have for us. Sun is in Pisces. The moon enters Gemini about 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, and we have Mercury sextiling Pluto today. So not a day for small talk. Words hold weight. Whether we realize it or not, we're all picking up on something beneath the surface today. It might be a side comment, a passing thought, a deep gut feeling, but it all has meaning today. Okay, the truth is actually closer than we perceive it to be. And Mercury in Aries does not hesitate. It speaks with conviction, with certainty, with fire. Now, Pluto, on the other hand, Pluto demands depth. I don't edit, so you get what you get. Yeah, Pluto doesn't let us skim the surface. So when these energies come together, when they meet in the sky, it's like a moment of piercing clarity. Okay, we see what we could not see before. It's like a light switch goes off. Maybe it's a conversation we have, it shifts everything. Or a sudden realization that changes how we move forward. An aha moment, an epiphany. Maybe we finally get the courage to ask the thing we've been too afraid to ask. Or maybe somebody else's words hits us in a way we never expected them to. It's all about empowerment. It's all about understanding. It's all about seeing things as they really are. Not just what we've been telling ourselves, right? So, how do we use this energy? Well, listen between the lines, absolutely. The most important messages today may not be what's actually being said. It's what's not being said. And if we speak, then speak with intention. Once those words are out there, we can't retrieve them. We can't be taking them back. And that doesn't mean holding things in, holding things back from being said. But it does mean we choose what words we use and how we use them to create the impact that we truly desire. Follow your curiosity. Okay, if something is calling your attention, please take the time to explore it under this energy. You know, that small little insight could lead to the biggest of revelations for you. This is one of those transits where something clicks, where suddenly we understand something, why it happened, where it was pointing us, where it's pointing us now, why somebody said what they said or did what they did. So today, yeah, let's pay attention. Okay, the truth is right in front of us. It's like a light switch goes on. All of a sudden we see it. Now, we just have to be willing to sit with it. To recognize it, yes, but to sit with it. And it's the magic of today, okay? It's something that's kind of uncontrollable, but we need to recognize it so we can utilize it, okay? Because that is the magic of today. The right words at the right time at the right place. And it unlocks something that was always meant to be seen by you. You know, stay open to everything because this message could come just about anyway. From anywhere, from any place, and listen deeply. Okay, what's not being said is just as important, if not more important, than what is being said. When we speak with intention. Because when the truth shows up, when we see it, when we speak it, there's no going back. And it probably is exactly what we needed to take the next step with conviction. Okay. Let's go to the cards. We have the Death card under there. Yeah. Well, let's see what the cards say. Our underlying energy is Seven of Pentacles. Where's your focus and where does your focus need to be? Maybe we hear something or what it does is it snaps us back into focus of what we're truly going after. Maybe even when you sit with me, yes, you're thinking about your dreams, but then immediately you turn back to life and you put it on the back burner at that point. And then you see me again, you bring it on out and you shine it on out. And that's good, okay? Because that'll build some motivation. But it's about understanding how to keep our focus on it, even when our focus is being pulled in other directions. knowing that we have to give it a priority in our life. By giving our dream a priority, we are making ourselves a priority, something that we are trained from birth not to do. Okay, so it's not the easiest thing, but every single day, if you start out at least trying, there'll come a day when you went, I was there for me the whole day. And that wasn't by excluding the world in any way. It was actually opening up to the world and inviting it in. So where's your focus and where does it need to be? Is it on somebody else's agenda? Is it on something, we always have to pay attention to how much worry and concern that we put into certain parts of our life. Like if it's not going to matter in 5 years, it's not going to matter. So we need to breathe and slow down a little bit on what everything that seems so urgent. It really isn't as urgent as you believe it to be in the present moment. Take a deep breath. You have time. I'm not sure who I'm talking to, but I'm thinking a lot of people here. Three of Pentacles is our first card. Just show up and do your best. Don't measure yourself to anybody else other than yourself. To reignite a passion or to build anticipation into your dreams, your passions, your drive, what motivates you, and take your time with it. It's one brushstroke at a time, but this path is uniquely yours going forward. And show up in everything that you do and just be the best version of you can be at that moment in time. And everything else will flow from there quite naturally. Regardless of what you're in search for, it will find you. And people are watching you. People are taking notes. Even if you do not believe that anybody's watching you, trust me, they're watching you at this point in time. To maybe offer you an opportunity or an adventure and a learning experience, a relationship in some way, a partnership in some way. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I love it when the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles show up together, okay? Because this is really working towards our wealth, working towards our prosperity, working towards our abundance. When the Three of Pentacles comes out with the Eight, then the Eight of Pentacles comes out in that order, okay? This says that as we start to show the best of ourselves, we start looking at ourselves in the mirror and saying, my gosh, I really am that good. We start taking note and we start stating our accomplishments as, yes, I am something to be marveled. When it comes to this, I am good at this. I am great at this. I do have wisdom here. I do have knowledge there. And you start to feel it in a more authoritative way in your body, which builds that confidence, which allows you to step into your path with such grace and beauty, is what I'm hearing. This is about looking at your past accomplishments and realizing that, you're marveling at them. You see your potential. And you know what? As you're looking at it, you're like, I wasn't even trying that hard. If I tried just a little bit harder, if I just pushed it, just a little bit, what would happen then? What would open up to me? Or maybe it's something that you make or you craft and you've always charged this for it, but you're realizing you can now charge this much for it. And so you should, because of the time and the energy and the unique self that you put into creating that piece, whatever it might be. But this is realizing our accomplishments, and it's like raising the bar on ourselves. We know there's no shortcuts. If we really want to be, make it real and authentic and grounded and long term, That we don't want the shortcut. We want to take the steps to ensure the strength of what we are building, of what we are growing into, stepping into. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So Pentacles, 4 Pentacles, okay? Underlying energy, 7 of Pentacles. First card out of the deck, 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles in the middle, Page of Pentacles. So yes, it definitely is a day to grow your prosperity. That is a big 10-4, good buddy. Page of Pentacles, dream the dream. Dream it big. Dream it large. Larger than life, okay? We're holding this coin in our hand, and look at the size of this coin. Well, it wouldn't fit in our pocket, much less a purse or a wallet. So we want to grow it bigger than life. We want to dream it, regardless of if it has potential, if it's, it could be completely off the wall. Allow it just a presence for a moment in your mind. When you're playing that what if game, to just grow it just a little bit bigger and just sit with it for a minute, okay? It might scare you a little bit, but that's okay because it's only your imagination, right? And you don't have to worry about the logic of how you're going to get there, the plan, the strategy. In fact, even if you tried to think of it, it wouldn't come to you. So don't waste your time there. Just grow the picture, grow it huge. Think of the potential of your tomorrow. Think about the possibilities of your tomorrow. Allow those things to grow in your mind. Allow those things to start to take seed. Remember, where is your focus and where does it need to be? Well, today, it's about growing your worth. It's about growing your abundance. It's about growing your prosperity. It's about, and those things could be by growing your confidence, the love for yourself. Absolutely. Okay. Very rare in all of the dailies that we have done that we've gotten 4 from the same suit for the reading. So it's a very strong energy. So if you've been thinking about a new project or a money-making stream for yourself, there is a lot of potent energy here to help you do just that. And maybe now that Mercury is in Aries, your voice, your strength, your conviction is there to sell yourself, your idea, gain partnerships, gain sales, whatever it might be for you. Okay, we have Adventure, the 30. Adventure is here. The 30 energy. So it's about celebration, absolutely, when it comes to the 30 energy. Great celebration for what might be coming in. Maybe good news arrives. It's an excellent time to take a short jaunt anywhere that inspires you. If you enjoy horseback riding or riding a bike, create an opportunity to do this. Just get outdoors and travel. It will help you break out of your routine. It may also expose you to a different outlook, a new opportunity, an escapade. You are really going to feel so much better after taking a break. There is no feeling quite like having the wind blow through your hair or the sun on your back. So you know what? I'm thinking, yeah, the 5 energy is here, which tells us it could be a very busy energy, but a very beautiful, happy, joyous, celebration kind of like energy around us as well. I just need a little sip of water here, I think. Before we get our animals out. And we have Tangled Wishes with the ladybug, telling us that the clarity will come in, to sit with it, to relax a little bit, to breathe. Ask for assistance, healing. Angels, path, and manifest. Crying is all right in its own way while it lasts, but you have to stop sooner or later, and then you still have to decide what to do. A ladybug originated in Europe during the Middle Ages when the insects were destroying the crops. Legend says the Catholic farmers prayed to the Virgin Mary for help. And it wasn't long before ladybugs appeared and ate the pests that were destroying the crops. The farmers referred to the bugs as the beetles of Our Lady, with the red wings representing the Virgin Mary's cloak and the black spots her joys and sorrows. So the message with the ladybug is to let go and ask for help, and accept that help. We receive messages quite frequently, but are often too stressed out, too contained within our own grief, or just too stubborn to see the messages between the worlds. Whether you might have experienced a death, a divorce, a breakup, lost your job, or maybe just feel like you've lost your life purpose, it's easy to get caught up in the negative. The smog only gets deeper and deeper the longer you allow yourself to sit within it. However, how do you get out of the smog? Well, you sit and just be. So many times when we experience a loss, we are afraid of going within our own mind and actually grieving. And it's okay to grieve. Doesn't mean you're weak. It makes you human. And it's part of the healing process. It's also all right for you to seek assistance from those who can help. Know that angels, spirit guides, animal guides, and those here on this earthly plane are ready and willing to assist you. You just have to make the first move. Just like Christmas lights, our life's wishes can be tangled up in a mess. Step by step, with patience and perseverance, you can untangle your wishes into something actual and real. Life is good. Have faith that you can move forward. Your path may be a tangled mess now, but you have to believe, because sitting there sulking in sadness won't help you get to where you want. It's time for you to now dream. It's time for you to manifest your goals and to be clear on your wishes. It's really a beautiful day to realize your potential, to raise the bar on yourself, to expect more than the small that you have been accepting. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.